So we're underway with the playoff for third and fourth. Losing semi-finalists in the Cup, Sri Lanka in white take on Korea in blue. And Korea, as we mentioned in the semi, they've had a lot of trouble with injury. These 9-10 players have played a lot of rugby today already. Surya Bandara, the man who scores a lot of points for Sri Lanka, puts it into the line out. And off it goes to Marija. Chaturanga. Good powerful play from Korea. And there's Susanta. Well, big strong man who's got some pace as well. Susanta smashes into the tackle. Oh, the following players couldn't pick that loose pass up. Saranga. Well, Sri Lanka out for this game. They really were mystified, I think, in their semi-final against Japan. They just couldn't get the ball. Well, that's strange. There was a squeeze back ball and Sri Lanka didn't make the most of it immediately. I've seen penalties go the other way for that.
Well, you've got to have players like Sharanga to take that ball into contact. So, yeah, nice free cycle there anyway. Here we go on attack for Sri Lanka.
Surya Bandara is captured. Was he captured before the ball? Yes, I think he was.
It looks like Toby's getting the yellow card out.
Yeah, flashing the yellow. So, Korea down to 6 men for the next 2 minutes. Sri Lanka will want to take advantage of this. Here's Susanta. What a strong man he is. What a big handoff. He's not the biggest man in the world, but look at those shoulders. Look at the power around the neck.
Yeah, he's filled out up there, so yeah, you don't want to be taking him too high. Just seen just there as well.
Yeah. He scored a hat full of tries this tournament. That's his third.
Well, with the series at the moment, Mike, you know, these two teams are not too far behind the two leaders, which is the Hong Kongs and Japan. So I'm sure they want to maximise the win today to keep intact with the top two over the next two series.
Felt so sorry for Sri Lanka against Japan. It was their own doing. They just couldn't capture any kickoff ball, could they? The first 3 or 4 kickoffs, Japan took the ball and scored, and they were down 24-0 before they could even catch their breath.
Yeah, it was all about possession, and here's one here. It just becomes a great individual. You know, look at the handoff there. It's just a great lesson not to go high.
Surui, nice high and handsome kickoff, gets to O Seung Jun. Kim Jong Min gets in there and cleans out. Finally get the ball back. Kang Jung-gu. Here's Jeong. Cho In-su. Kim Jong-min. Oh, nice run from Kim. Where's the support? It's Susantha over the top, but he's been penalised. That's interesting. So it's Kang Jung-gu takes the ball away. He's added some real spirit when he's been given some opportunities, and now off his feet.
Oh, and here we go. Here we've got some Yeah, just need to just take it into contact possibly. There's a lot of play going to that touchline area, and teams are just sort of being pushed out too many times. So, all of a sudden you're just giving territory and possession away. So you just can't afford to go that close to the sideline.
Hirath bundled into touch.
Well, Korea's done well in the last few minutes anyway, while the yellow-carded players in the sin bin, so without any points on the board.
Here's Kang to Yun Tail. Good defence though from Sri Lanka, tying him up nicely. Oh, well picked up from Jeong. Again, aggressive defence from the Sri Lankans, playing well. Now it's a turnover, and it's Chaturanga who runs to the line, goes for the corner. Good work from Chaturanga, who was one of the former captain of the Sevens squad a couple of years ago. So good to have his experience on hand too for the Sri Lankans. Second try of the match, 10-0 with the conversion to come. It's a toughie, 1 metre in from the touchline. Suri gives it a good bash though, it's gone to the left. So 10-0 the score remains.
Yeah, here we see it's just pure skill to beat a man. Bit of a Campese goose step and just powered it off into the far corner and left the defence in drabs. So here we go, kick off here, Sri Lanka. See if they can retain possession from the kick-off here. They've done it a couple of times. Just look nice and high.
Saranga gets under. And it's a little knock-on from a Korean hand as well. So Sri Lanka will get possession back here.
Yeah, it's been a big area of concern, I suppose, with the kickoffs in this tournament, Mike, where you either contest and give away possession, or you've got so much possession as we saw in the Japan-Sri Lanka match.
Suri puts the ball in. Oh, good push from the Koreans. The ball's gone into touch, so we're going to scrum it with Korean ball. Or to line out, in fact. Well, here's Cho and Soo out on the left wing. He's at 60 metres from play. We haven't seen him feature at all in this game so far. Kim Jong-min puts it in. Yun to Jeong. Runs on an angle, gives it back to Yun. Yun runs straight, straightens it up. Now Cho gets his hands on the ball. Kim. And this is Park Hwan, who again decides to take the contact, commit the tacklers. Down the blind side. Good work from Yoo Hee Bom. Oh. To Kim, who's featured 3 times in this move, and he slashes his way through the defensive line. Gives it a big dive as well. 7 for the dive, 5 for the try with the conversion to come.
Fantastic. Just had a lot of patience there. And they just kept taking the ball after phase, and yeah, it looked like the Sri Lanka defence was just trying to push out and cover that wide out pass, and probably pushed too far out and left the inside gap there, as we might see on the replay.
Lun Tai-il converts the try, so things are tightened up on the half-time whistle. The score at the moment is Sri Lanka 10, Korea 7. We're just seeing the last couple of seconds of that run from Kim, but he's linked well. He's a loose forward who spends a lot of time in the midfield when they play 15s. He likes to run from depth. And a couple of times in that move he featured, strung some nice passes together. And the reward for Korea is they close the gap at half-time. It's 10 points to 7 to Sri Lanka. We've seen some incredibly tight rugby games today in this HSBC Asian Sevens Series, and this is just one of them. 10 points to 7 for Sri Lanka over Korea at the moment. There's Lianage, who's come on at half-time. Here's Surya Bandara. Well, once he steps on the gas, he finds it easy to just zoom away. He's like a pocket rocket, Sui. And so a good start to the second half for Sri Lanka.
He just hit that ball at pace from just outside the 22, and he just took the whole defence to bits and round the outside and left him trailing behind. What a great run by him. So hopefully we can see that on the replay there.
So that's his 50 points up in the Asian Sevens Series, Suri. And Marija adds the conversion. 17 points to 7. Oh, just weaved his way through. A little disappointing there by Oh Seung Jung, but just the acceleration on Suri. So Sri Lanka restart. Lob it down to Kim. Get straight to Suranga and Susantha. Oh, that's a strange decision to try and control that with the foot, Yuhi Bum. Well, Park just hitting his foot as he smashed his way through, but Sri Lanka penalised. Jeong. Good run from Yun. Oh, but Park Wan leaves the ball behind. It's gone backwards though. Jeong plays on. Pins his ears back too. Determined run, he's gone into touch. Just out on the 22. Quick throw in. Denied from the referee. So Suri can put this ball in. Jason gets the tap back. Oh, good work. I think that's Lianage. In fact, it was, it was Lianage. Some desperate defence from the Koreans. Oh, the Sri Lankans play on. Good work on their feet. Oh, nice quick turnover ball there. And just taking the line out quickly. I think it's Herath following up well, who's virtually played every minute of this game. Herath.
Just brilliant from that line out there, Mike, and it was thrown in from that tap, and it was quite an interesting tap from the line out. Conversion successful, but tapped it nearly got straight to the first receiver, so I haven't seen that for a long time. And there we are, just to finish off that try.
Yeah, Kumara was the man who he had a tackler on his coattails, but the other defender, the Korean, was dragged into it as well, which cleared the way for Herath once Kumara had passed it to him. So good work from Kumara. We've seen